coming for it all, baby.
Well, there is no denying that UFC featherweight champion Alexander Volkanvoski is that guy. The question beckons, without a training camp, can that guy, a true five-tool player, as adaptable as any fighter in the game, turn up?
In his mind how to do it. You can tell when you talk to him. You can tell when you see him. He's focused. He knows he's got to go out. He's got to be aggressive. He's got to try to hurt Makhachev early in this fight.
All right, tonight's prep point presented by Crypto.com, the world's leading cryptocurrency platform.
How can he be any more well-rounded, Paul? I mean, this is the number one fighter in the world. You know what was very telling when we spoke was he said that even when he was preparing for everyone else, so when he got out of camp, he'd be doing things. He'd be like, well, Islam had success here. Let me work on it. So he never let Makhachev bar from his thinking. But after Islam Makhachev, let's see what he does with the information.
So here is the undisputed UFC lightweight champion, Islam Makhachev, making the walk for title defense number 2. DC, as you know, his rounds with his dear friend Khabib Nurmagomedov could have been on pay-per-view. The weight out there with Nurmagomedov always said there would come a time when the mantle would be passed, and man, has Makhachev taken it and run.
Isn't it crazy how that great man just had a vision for what these guys' careers would be and how it's played out in the way that he anticipated? Because he trained them in a way that assured that they would be champions, not only in mixed martial arts, but in combat sambo, in life, and everything else that they did. That's what makes Khabib so special. That's what makes Islam so special. The guy has a well-rounded skill set. One thing he does not get credit for is his striking ability. He is so good in the stand-up. He's so measured. He's so good at finding his spots that he can strike with anyone. He dropped Charles Oliveira to get to the submission. He was able to stand for extended periods of time with Alexander Volkanvoski to get the decision. He's one of the more special talents I've ever shared a room with, and it's good to see him on this stage showing that. Tonight, he has the toughest opponent of his career in front of him again, and I know Islam looks forward to it.
Stand-up is underrated. He hurt Volkanovski, put him to a knee, hurt him badly, and even though he was dropped as well, he showed that he can kickbox. He can use that to set up his grappling. He should set up his shots. And then if he gets a hold of you, I mean, he's just one of the most intimidating, scary guys, similar to Chimaev, right? They're just so good at getting there, controlling you, and drowning you in these fights.
Cain Velasquez, one of the greatest heavyweights of all time, said this week he could have his way with most of his training partners in striking. This crafty 55er gave him absolute fits. These pound-for-pound rankings brought to you by VJ, the official blockchain of UFC. John Jones, of course, has resumed his spot atop the pound-for-pound rankings. And despite the win unanimously over Alexander Volkanovski, Islam Makhachev still one slot below him at number 3, entering competition tonight. The super fight is upon us. The tale of the tape for the main event is brought to you by VJ, the official blockchain of UFC. Islam Makhachev, a minus 250 betting favorite here tonight. He was minus 380 at close for the first meeting. He's 31. Alexander Volkanovski turned 35 last month. 4 inches the gap in height. It is a 1-inch reach advantage with the featherweight champion, Volkanovski. Right now for your main event introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Our 3 judges scoring this contest in octagon side are Ben Cartledge, Clemens Warner, and Caesar Wojciechowski. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Mark Goddard. This championship bout is brought to you by Universal Pictures, 5 Nights at Freddy's, in theaters Friday, and I Design Gold. Shop the official UFC 24-karat gold-plated iPhones and cases collection at idesigngold.com now. And now, for those in attendance and UFC fans Sambo fighter. Holding a professional record, 24 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Makhachev, Russia, presenting the Combat Sambo World European Champion and the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Understand the rules you find. Listen to me all times, keep yourself protected. If I say stop, you stop. Want to touch gloves, do it now. God bless.
God bless.
Here we go.
Some like it. Alexander Volkanvoski and Islam Makhachev at 2, 8 months after their classic in Perth, Western Australia. And with that, the UFC Lightweight Championship is underway. Volkanvoski is in the green, Makhachev in the black and gold, befitting a champion. Inside leg kick early for Makhachev.
Expect Islam to be a little more measured. I think the idea that he was going to finish Volkanvoski made him start a little faster than he normally does. Volk said that he wants to get out of here quick. He feels like he can fight 25 minutes if he needs to, but he would prefer to be in and out.
Volkanvoski has proven to be a master at making in-fight adjustments, and his appetite for doing that strategically in training and in fight.
Fight
It's
IQ,
unprecedented,
man.
yeah.
Fight IQ at another level, Jay.
And kick on. So it appeared for Makhachev.
Islam had a lot of success with his left kick in that first fight. It was the first shot.
Yeah, you heard Volk say, right away.
Volkanovski's defensive wrestling was a big factor in that first fight. But Makhachev's striking defense was outstanding.
This is smart from Makhachev. Getting in there.
I'm watching out of this concentration of fight. He's on your wrist. He's on your wrist.
Now watch that knee up the middle there from Islam.
Oh, Makhachev's so strong with that tight clinch.
She's having trouble shaking that off.
Just the strength of Makhachev was giving Volkanovski problems, but Volk did the right thing by leading with his hips to try to kill that tie clinch.
Yeah, it's almost good that even just let him chase into a shot because there's some blood in there somewhere, guys.
Makhachev has landed some really good kicks this round.
Yes, he has. Volkanovski
That southpaw
has
stance.
yet to land a significant strike on 3 attempts. Big connection by Makhachev, shaken off by Volk. Well, I suppose if any fighter could weaponize pace and cardio without a training camp, it would be Volkanovski, but that does figure to be a tough proposition. Kick from Makhachev. She's moving it around.